Arkansas library system. And today I'm talking to John McGraw, who's the reference department manager of the library system here and has also managed a branch of the library system in the past. And we are just going to talk about BookPage and how much we love the library, which is a lot. So first, could you just tell me a little bit about the Central Arkansas Library System? I know you just celebrated your 100-year anniversary, how many branches there are, and if you have an idea of how many people in the community you serve, or if it's a pretty high-traffic library.
We have 12 branches now spread out across 2 counties, Pulaski and Perry County in Central Arkansas. But we have a pretty broad, a really broad base of patrons because we serve patrons from surrounding counties who work here in our service area or go to school here or what have you. So we have a really enormous patron base compared to really the city of Little Rock size even. We've got 12 branches spread across 2 counties and 100 years old last year.
We've heard that 65% of the people in the county have library cards, which is pretty amazing.
A couple 100,000.
And that in the past 11 years, the numbers have only gone up. So
every year.
This is a library that's
even with,
really valuable to the community.
Even closing branches for construction or what have you, we've always gone up every year.
And just being here for the weekend, we really observed that with the Literary Festival, how many is bustling. So the Central Arkansas Library System is a customizer of BookPage. So you can see that on the front, it says compliments of the Central Arkansas Library System, and they use the back page to publicize events of the library. So I was hoping that you could tell us a little bit about, number one, if BookPage is popular here, if people pick it up, and basically why you subscribe, why you think it is a valuable resource to patrons.
Yes, people pick it up quite a lot. In fact, it goes out at every single branch, and the traffic on it goes out as fast as any magazine does. We have lots of little niche publications at any given branch, and BookPage, everybody comes to the library for different reasons, but there's a ton of people still using libraries just really for books, and BookPage really does an amazing job of giving anybody and everybody a great recommendation of something they didn't know existed. That sounds, it's a great way of getting information about events out. Maybe not at the branch that they're used to going to, but something that so totally appeals to them that they check out other branches and go to events, and that draws them out to other places in our system.
Do you hear a lot about budgetary cuts with libraries and bookstores closing? What's your elevator pitch of why it is essential that libraries remain well-funded and open?
Libraries need to remain well-funded and open because they provide a ton of services well above books. I mean, books, in hard times, everybody wants an escape, so for if no other reason, we are a veritable treasure trove of every escape you can imagine. But also, it puts information in the hands of people who need to know how to file their taxes, start a business, polish a resume, cook a meal for somebody who has diabetes. The government increasingly doesn't put out publications anymore. It puts stuff up on web pages. Increasingly, employers don't hand out applications. They tell you to go to their website to apply. And we are really a bulwark against the digital divide for people who don't have internet access or perhaps broadband access to come down here and find out the information they need. I got a book on tuning up a bike the other day because I have a mountain bike that I've inherited, and I need to know how to make it fit. And I had no idea, so I popped right up here, pulled the book off the shelf in 2 minutes, checked it out myself, and now I'm ready to go.
Cool. Our slogan is discover your next great book, and we are in the business of recommending books. So what book are you recommending?
Oh my gosh. I read Jonathan Franzen's Freedom because everybody else is reading it, and it was pretty good, but really I think a better book that does a lot of the same thing but funnier and shorter, Sam Lipsyte's The Ask. It's a
I haven't read that.
Generation X guy. Every single paragraph, he's just so funny and so smart. You just marvel at the way he puts the sentences together, and the story itself is so hilarious and sad and moving and timely and everything else. Sam Ellipsites the Ask is really the best book I've read in the last year.
Okay, great. Well, get it in the library. Thanks so much, John, for talking to BookPage.
My pleasure.